Alright, guys, let's go. It is time for yet another episode of the Florencio Files. Up here in the top left-hand side, it's our friendly neighborhood sewer mermaid, ready to Simba the entire StarCraft community, but with feces. And other things that go in the sewer. It's not all feces, to be fair. General excrement. Human fluids, for the most part. But there's other filthy things in there as well. His name is Florencio. Down here at the bottom right-hand side, in the blue, it is a barcode Terran. All right, we're going to call him Mr. Tryhard, because he's like, I'm going to hide my identity. A lot of people ask, they say, Pig, why, what is a barcode? And I say, well, it's a strip of lines as your name. And they say, yeah, but why? And I say, it's to hide their identity, because that could be a bunch of I's, it could be L's, or it could be ones. You don't actually know, they look identical, and it's a way people can hide their identity, so their opponents don't know who they're playing against. If they play them a few games in a row, they can't blind counter them. It's basically the ultimate try-hard thing you can possibly do, as if you think anyone cares or remembers what builds you do on the ladder if you're not a pro gamer anyway. This here is out of vision, just in case you didn't know. Mr. Tryhard's like, I'm just doing a normal expansion. I don't know who Florencio is. Apparently oh god. Okay, let's go to his camera. How does Mr. Tryhard respond? He sees cannons on the low grounds. He sees a probe coming in. Oh, he goes to build a depot. He's going to try and wall off. Flo's there blocking, though. He goes, okay, I got me depot down. Cool. Flo, you got to wall off. You got to wall off. Oh, Flo's probe. Is he going to wall off? He's going to let him wall off. Flo's going to let him wall off. Oh, Flo's already got a gateway on the low ground. Holy shit, this is disgusting. And Flo blocks the wall off as well. Now, the bunker builds in range of the cannons, and Mr. Tryhard realizes, yeah, that's going to die instantly. Let's not do that. And, oh, he's trying to get out of there. Ah! Okay, he's trying to build bunkers back here. They are down ahead of the cannon. And this Marine needs to go for the probe. The Marine needs to go for the probe. The Marine needs to go for the probe. Does finally end up targeting the probe, but not before his second cannon goes down. Oh, no. Okay, he is focusing this down. He's got another Marine. Mr. Tryhard's actually doing pretty good. He's building 2 depots behind the mineral line, preempting the supply block. Oh, my God. Are we watching? This is insane. Oh, you gotta focus the Marine. I gotta get rid of the probe. Uh-oh, these Marines need to get in that bunker. I would have liked to see him sit there and build a third Marine, but it would have been dangerous. He might have lost the bunker there. He's going to need to focus fire these cannons. They are starting to go down, and he will need to pull SCVs over here as well. Good focus fire from Flo. Took down the SCVs that could be used to repair. You need to pull SCVs to repair, buddy. You got to pull SCVs to repair. Only 2 Marines in here, but he keeps letting more and more cannons go down. Oh, no, and look at this Flo. Look at that shift click. Neeb is cheering in the background. He is... Oh my god. I mean, through a mouthful of guac, Neeb is congratulating him. He's like, did I just see you repeatedly focus fire 4 different SCVs? And again? Instant focus fire? Neeb is sitting on the couch. And he's like, dude, Flo, I'm so proud of you right now. That was actually flawless micro. Oh no! No! Get into the safety! Okay, barely those Marines get to safety. He's got to repair that, and he should be fine. He just needs to run this barracks away. Flo is still just massing cannons, and it's kind of working because he keeps focusing the SCVs down. His micro is the only reason this is actually doing so well right now. It's because he keeps killing the SCVs. Oh, 1 Marine there very bravely does step forward, but you know what? I think he's held on. I think at this point, unless Flo builds his cannons this way, this should be all. This should be... He's going to build more pylons and cannons back here. And what is the follow-up for Flo? He hasn't started probes. Finally, okay, he starts gases in a cyber core at home. I was like, are we going to transition? He was getting a little bit excited with the micro there. Made Neeb proud. Oh, doesn't know how to hold position. Poor barcode. Oh my god. The cannon lets him get a few shots so his confidence gets up. Oh my god, he died holding his crotch. Did the cannonball take him off? Ooh. Ow, must have hit him right in the midriff. Torn his midsection and pelvis out. Ouch. Siege tank's going to siege up. Going to do a good job slowly breaking through here. To be fair, Tryhard is actually equal on workers. Non-stop SCV production. Non-stop depots behind this. Unfortunately, keeps losing these Marines. Got to learn to hold position those. But actually, this is some of the best response we've seen after the cannon rush started this nasty. I mean, that was 10 workers killed. And he's like just kept SCV production. Dropping mules. He has an eBay here. Oh no, that's a yeah. He knows his opponent's cheesy, so he's worried about oracles and DTs, so he's playing overly safe at this point. I really would have loved to see him start a command center, then go for the eBay and the turret. He's going to slowly be able to work his way out of here, but Flo already has his transition plan underway. Nexus there, starting his double Stargate down at this base. It needs a bit more gas for the second one. And Flo says, come out, buddy. Come out, don't hide. It's 2019. No need to stay in the closet of your base. The Terran's like, no, I am a paranoid Terran player. And he's like, no, come out, be brave, be brave. No, I'm paranoid. Fuck you. I'm going to build tanks and turrets and slowly take the most careful expansion of all time. Flo's like, come on, come out, buddy. Come have a play. Come and play with me. His opponent, though, yeah, I mean, this tryhard Terran might actually be traumatized Terran because he stopped SCV production and he's starting a second barracks on one base. He has no idea what's outside his base, and he is inching his way forward. He is so incredibly afraid. It's good to see Florencio actually take his natural for once as well. I do agree. I see Agit in chat, very excited, and he injects the recall. Oh, feels good. Flo recall. I think he recalled way too many probes. Is he... He actually wants to abandon his main base. I think. He recalled 20 probes. That was insane. He's going to start one Chad, and I think he's going to start another one in the moment as well when he gets the minerals. I like it. Oh my god, he's still building more turrets on one base. Oh. I feel like this is just every Flow Files. I'm like, this guy's playing really well. He's actually adapting really well. And then you see them just like, oh no, he's actually traumatized. I thought he was super laser focused on point. No, he's shivering. He's massing turret siege tank on one base. I'll tell you what that's good against, guys. Someone who decides to attack into your one base with like slow zealots. That's about it. This is not a strategy, man. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, you'll get up enough Marines with Stim at some point to have one scary push. There is no transition off that, and there is no reason to have put so many minerals into missile turrets. Oh my god. He's gonna go for 3 Chads. He's already got an alpha of Chads ready. I think he might even queue up a 4th one. Flow. Give me that 4th Chad. A double alpha. Always powerful. Freepness, thanks for the 3-month resub, friend. Welcome back, mate. Come on, give me one more Chad. He's waiting for it. He's got his Stargate selected. And he queues up more probes instead. Wow, he's macroing like crazy. He's building so many workers, and he's thinking about a 3rd base? Hot damn. Where's the fleet beacon? Flo would have normally built a fleet beacon by now. Instead, 3 Chads just chilling. And he queues up a 4th. Is he going to get going? Oh, he wants to do a shield battery. Okay, yeah. Disgusting. Florencio, I was like, what? This seems pretty beta right now. He's just like, oh, I'm going to fucking build some Chads and out-expand you. It's okay, guys. He will build 12 shield batteries outside his opponent's base. It is still Florencio we're watching. He did not hand the controller to Neeb. I was worried for a second, but I think we're okay. Stim's about 50 seconds from finishing, and Shields is queued up behind that. Medevac's building as well. The siege tank's not going to be useful at all. It's basically going to be about 20 Marines versus about 5 Void Rays. When the fight happens, probably about 30 Marines if he keeps up production, but he's paused production right now. SCV's a long-distance mining, and he's realizing, not having an expansion kind of sucks. Ugh. Fleet Beacon starts as well. Going to be going to Tempest behind this. The Chads are here. Almost then kill the starport, aren't they? Oh, he pismatically aligns all 5 Void Ray beams, and that starport disappears, cancels the pismatic alignment, and gets the hell out of there. Stim not quite ready to punish that. The shield batteries. Oh my god. Get the hell out of there, dude. You need more Marines. Oh, he's going to stim forward. He's going to stim forward. But the Chads just pull back to the edge using that superior range. Most of the Marines unable to fight. They get stuck there. Oh, and the Chads just baiting them in this terrible fight where they're all constantly stuck behind each other. And they're all gone. Oh my god. 5 Void Rays. A stack of shield batteries outside your opponent's base. And suddenly, the tryhard Terran is letting down a torrential trail of tears. No doubt preparing a few posts right now. He's alt-tabbed out. He's aiming with some units, and he said, okay, I've got to prepare a BattleNet forum post. Guys, how the hell do I even counter Void Rays? They're broken! He's going to then, he's going to get on Reddit. He's also going to tweet at every caster and streamer and say, fuck you for apologizing for Blizzard's blatant imbalance and disregard for the state of the game. Because remember, guys, anyone who streams or casts the game without constantly complaining is an evil person who is promoting Blizzard's evil, racist view that is anti-Terran and pro-Protoss. That's why it's called Protoss. They said because we're pro them. Therefore, they are Protoss. Originally, they were just going to be called Toss because they are the tosser race. All their strategies were designed around being very similar to someone who tosses way too much, you know, as in someone who is a habitual and non-stop masturbator, often in inappropriate scenarios. Funny story, actually. Did hear a story of someone who goes in the workplace in a shared bathroom on a daily basis in my girlfriend's old building that she used to work at. Apparently, everyone in the building knows who it is. And the guy has no shame. Apparently, he goes in there, and even when someone in the next cubicle, just no shame. And that's basically what Protoss strategies were meant to emulate. For those of you who don't know, basically the most disgusting thing you could possibly think of. And yeah, Dustin Browder had to get on board with that when he first signed up the team back in 2006. Mike Morheim made him sacrifice a goat on a mountaintop and pray to the Lord of the, what do they call it? The Kala, the Lord of the Kala. And yeah, they sacrificed a goat, did some, you know, demon worship, and generally decided to make Protoss overpowered. So right now, Tryhard Terran is, of course, filling out that forum post for the rest of the community to find out. Let them know the game is unfair. That is why he lost this game. After a perfect defense, in some regards at the start, he did some good defense. I did like the decision to mass siege tank turret and not scout at all. I think, honestly, that was the right call because you couldn't possibly afford to send an SCV or a Marine across the map to check what your opponent was doing because you'd just lose too many minerals from it. So, yeah. You know, that one guy on All Things Terran who after this suggested scouting with an SCV did get shouted down, thankfully, by 35 different Terran players. They all said, shut the fuck up, you can't sacrifice an SCV for scouting. Especially not in the mid-game. Too much money. Meanwhile, Tryhard Terran here, I feel like is having his will to live sucked out of him. Let's look at his vision right now. He moved tanks across the map and then went home. Oh, he actually thinks he's winning. Oh, no. He said, oh, you're on one base. Oh, he thinks he's winning. That's why he's still here. Oh, no. He's like, well, I scouted the only base you could expand to. I have no idea what else is on the map. I think I'm winning. Oh, no. He scans, he goes, what? How would you build that on one base? This game's broken. Oh. That's going to help. No, it's okay, guys. He's burrowed a Widow Mine. Oh. That's like watching someone who's standing in the middle of a highway and there's a truck. There's a big semi-trailer truck driving at him. And he's like, it's fine. He takes some stakes, some wooden stakes out and starts hammering them into the ground on an angle. He's literally building like a mini palisade obstruction. Like it's going to do... Oh. Get out of the way. Get off the road. Leave the game. Don't stay here. Oh, this is going to be some fucked up roadkill Terran right here if he stays in this game much longer. Like, this is a gigantic truck that is going to run you over. Oh, don't stand in its way. Just leave. Just leave. Please, save yourself. The indignity, the destruction, and the pain. Oh, come on, try hard, Terran. He's like, I've got a Widow Mine, and I'm building a second Widow Mine, a Viking, and one Marine. I think I can win this game. Oh, no! Flo's just there like, I think it's time to go double Robotics Colossus and take a fourth base. Because Flo is Flo, and remember, guys, it's not so much about winning as it is about slowly extracting your opponent's will to live out of them. One little mini engagement at a time. Give them a bit of hope. He's like, oh, my units are cloaked. Let's make sure the Terran doesn't realize. Let's go to Tryhard Terran's vision here. He's like, it's cool. I'm going to build a missile turret at my natural. It will help. He's like, ha! Take that, mothership. Ha ha. I think it was a good trade for me. One Marine for some shields. I think it was a good one. I think I'm winning. We're doing good. I'm a Tryhard Terran. Play on a barcode. I've never seen that spell before. What is that? Did he just hack? What is that? I don't know what that is. I've never seen it. It should be fine. Doesn't look like it's doing damage. Let's look at my main base while all my Marines get fucking massacred on the ramp. 400 interceptors actually not doing that much damage because they have no upgrades. And Flo, I mean, he didn't lose any actual units, so it's fine. That was actually a surprisingly good engagement for the Terran, which, remember, who wins from that? Florencio, because he's just given his opponent another little bit of hope, which gets him to stay in the game longer, which gives Florencio more fun. This is the algorithm. There's a balancing act that Florencio aims for in each game. He wants to maintain a certain amount of rage from his opponent, just the right amount so his opponent's upset, but not upset enough to leave the game. And then whenever his opponent's getting too close to about leaving the game, Florencio loses an engagement, gives him a bit of hope, reels it back in. I think he might be ready to finish him though. Let's see. Mothership comes in, Time Warp goes down, Interceptors go in, and they kill 3 Marines. Wow. An incredible engagement there. Turns out Interceptors, especially with no upgrades, aren't very good against mass Marine, guys. To be fair, I feel like 26 Marines isn't really mass when you're dealing with double their number of Interceptors, or it'll soon be triple once they refill their Interceptor count. But yeah, pretty disgusting. Now we've got 3 Colossus on the way, as well as Robotics Extended Thermal Lance, which will annihilate these Marines in a matter of seconds. 4th base is up in mining, and Florencio, always quick, efficient, and to the point. Remember, guys, if you're ahead, leverage that lead. Or, if you go to Florencio's Science School, give your opponent a few more chances so they think they can win. There's 2 very different schools of thought. Depends if you subscribe to Artosis' view of StarCraft or Florencio's. They're different ways of approaching the game, both valid. Artosis does often claim that Florencio's way of playing the game is clearly, simply, logically wrong and has no basis in actual StarCraft logic. He would say building pylons on an expansion to block it 16 minutes into the game when you're at double your opponent's supply economy and you've got the hard counters to their army. He would say that's what we call redundant APM. I would disagree. I'd be like, Artosis, maybe you need to have an open mind and understand that Florencio could know more about this game than you. Yeah, you've played competitive pro Brood War and StarCraft 2 for 20 years, but let's be real. Florencio here, he's an innovator. He's a man who brings new styles, new ways of approaching the game that we've never actually seen. And I think he truly is playing the game it's meant to be, the way it's meant to be played. I'm going to subscribe to Florencio's Science School myself. I've already been through a few semesters. I've learned how to piss off my opponents a little bit more by dancing units and spray tagging, as well as cannon rushing. But I feel like by the time I graduate, I'm going to be truly a master of mining salt out of my opponents like Florencio is. We're on Florencio's camera right now. I think he's decided the final Colossus needs to be with his army before he engages. Otherwise, he won't have enough units to win, apparently. So it's going to be a 6 Colossus, 11 Carrier, 4 Chadrays, that's a double Alpha, and 1 Mothership, of course, going to be attacking up against 48 Marines and 9 Vikings. Who could possibly win this fight, guys? Let's see, the suspense is high right now. I think the Terran's got a good spread. He's going to go in. Nice stim. 400 Interceptors, 36 Colossus beams, and a Time Warp even goes down to add insult to injury. And, oh, turns out, okay, Florencio, you can see his supply dropping here, guys. He's been at 197 the entire time because he lost no units except Interceptors. Nice OP. Easy race. Oh, so he ended up just putting the cliff notes from his forum post into chat here at the end of the game. And does end up leaving. Remember, guys, mass turret. Siege tank on 1 base is a good follow-up when your opponent cannon rushes you. Don't scout, and definitely build 6 missile turrets and 6 siege tanks before you expand. That's how you win the StarCraft game. GG, well played, Florencio. Thank you for this absolute gem of a game. And we can, of course, we're on his camera. We're watching him sit there. I think he'll stay in there for another 20 seconds. I reckon 1850. Make your bets in chat. 1850. You can see the timer over there. I reckon 1850 is when he leaves. Come on, come on, come on. 10 more seconds, Flo. 10 more seconds. I think when he kills the command center. He'll kill the command center. He's going to click it and then he'll leave. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Come on. Come on. 1850. Oh. No. He wants to kill everything. I like it. All right. 1860, someone guessed. I don't. 1910. And 1906. Oh my god. Archangel was, I think, the closest with 1910. All Riding actually was very close. 1902. All Riding, I think, was the closest. Hey, congrats, All Riding. You have good Florencio predicting skills. GG's. Nice.